Hi everyone, this is Nancy. Today is February 20th. How are you doing? Have you been hurt, misunderstood, mistreated, cheated, betrayed, scolded, and belittled before? How did you feel during those moments? How did you react? Did anger arise? Did hatred appear? Did you feel aggrieved? Once I was mistreated, I asked my master, and my master just said these simple words: the true heart will never be hurt. The true heart will never be hurt. What is hurt is just the false self, the ego. So, no matter how others treat you, just smile, let go, because it's not substantial. Not long after the Buddha was enlightened and turned the Dharma wheel in the Deer Park, the Buddha and his first 5 disciples often walked by the Yamuna River. One morning, the Buddha met a young man named Yasha. Yasha was a wealthy man and lived a rotten life. He indulged himself in music, in wine, in women, in wealth and benefit. At first, he enjoyed those things, but later he found no peace anymore. Especially the day before he met Buddha, he spotted that the dancer he fancied was flirting with another musician. When seeing that, you understand the hatred and anger filled his chest. He was so mad. He stumbled from his house and came to this riverside. When the Buddha saw him, he was yelling, "I suffer, I suffer." After he recognized that this was the great enlightened Buddha he heard about, he said to the Buddha, "Please help me, my heart is full of pain." The Buddha kindly placed his hand on Yasha's shoulder and said, "Yasha, don't worry about your illusions any longer. By seeing me, you have invited peace into your mind. Now calm down and contemplate this. Have you ever seen an everlasting banquet in this world? How can anyone stay with their loved ones forever? Don't be sad. The worldly things are insubstantial. Everything is impermanent. Since we cannot rely on even our own bodies, how can we expect peacefulness from others? Let go of worldly things." The Buddha's words extinguished the anger in Yasha's heart. He looked again upon the Buddha's compassionate and noble feature. He was moved to tears. He pleaded with the Buddha to allow him to become a bhikshu, and the Buddha agreed. We often tend to expect others to be always good. This expectation often leads to dissatisfaction, complaint, or even hatred and anger. More or less, everyone has some defects, not perfect, including ourselves. So remember the Buddha's words. The worldly things are insubstantial, so smile, let go, and return to ourselves. Amitabha, this is today's Dharma talk. Don't complain. There is always our own fault. At least we don't have enough wisdom. At least our samadhi power is not deep enough. At least we have some sort of attachment. And also, we tend to look for permanence from this impermanent. So, it's better to perfect ourselves instead of expecting something from others. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Consider subscribing this channel for weekly Dharma talks. This is Nancy. I'll see you next time. Bye.